Sometimes the most delicious recipes are the easiest one. The one that you already have the ingredients at home and you don't have to go to the grocery stores to buy them. And today we're gonna make these 3 easy summer recipes that you absolutely need in your life. For the first recipe, we're gonna make panzanella. So I think it's a fun name. So this recipe, panzanella, comes from Tuscany, but it's also pretty common in my region too. So we're gonna make it is, as I said before, easy ingredients. You probably have them at home already. And you can make it in, I think, less than 15 minutes. It's delicious, it's amazing. So you'll need fresh tomatoes. I use dates tomatoes. I think they're better here in the Netherlands. And then a whole cucumber and basilicum, a red onion, vinegar, water, leftover bread, and some salt. First of all, we're gonna start by slicing really thinly a red onion, and we're gonna let it rest in cold water to reduce its sharpness. I'm just gonna use half of it, but you can choose if you want more. Then we're gonna slice the cucumber and the cherry tomatoes in little cubes. About the cucumber, you can peel it or you can keep it this way. I'm gonna keep it this way. The skin is a little bit harder, but it doesn't bother me. Now it's time to dip the bread. So it's usually made with leftover bread. Fresh bread works just fine. And we're gonna just dip it in vinegar, apple cider vinegar or wine vinegar is fine, and the double amount of water. My bread is pretty soft because it never lasts more than 2 days at home. So we're gonna dip it in the vinegar and water, and of course you can put more vinegar if you like, or more water if you don't like vinegar that much, to taste, so up to you. Now it's time to assemble all the ingredients together. Start with the bread, so squeeze the bread and just crumble the bread on top with the other ingredients. And then mix it all together. So I have to grab a little bit of everything and we're gonna try. I think it's just delicious. I love easy ingredients and I love basil, tomatoes, fresh. It's just perfect. If you wanna try to make it at home, you can also make it richer. You can add olives, for example, or capers or other veggies. Another option, instead of adding the bread this way, you can also add croutons if you like. For the second recipe, we're gonna make Pomodori Ripieni di Riso, which means stuffed tomatoes with rice. And it's a little bit longer to make this recipe than the first one, but trust me, it's gonna worth it. For this recipe, you're gonna need tomatoes, onions, garlic, rice, any kind will work, basils, and oregano. And of course, a little bit of salt. We're gonna start by cutting the top of the tomatoes and by scooping the pulp from the inside. No worries, we're not gonna throw away the pulp, but we're gonna use the pulp to stuff the tomatoes. We ourselves with a knife and with a spoon. And I think it's not a smart choice for me to wear a white shirt. I hope I'm gonna be fine. see, the tomatoes are perfect and they're gonna be the container for our recipe. And now we're gonna garnish the pulp. To the pulp, we're gonna add onion, garlic to taste, so you can decide the amount. And then oregano, salt, and basil. Afterwards, but just after we blend everything together, we add the olive oil. Remember now, not before, but just now, add the olive oil. And remember to taste to see if you need more salt or not. A little bit. And then add the rice. I'm gonna keep the tomatoes upside down, so this way, so it will release all the water. Now the filling is ready to use, and this is totally optional, but I made potatoes cut in half moons, really big ones, because we need to cook the tomatoes and the potatoes for almost an hour. And I put like a little bit of garlic and thyme. I suggest you to don't add too much filling because it's gonna rise even more. So now this is gonna be fine like this, and we're gonna cover them with the top. We don't wanna burn the top and the potatoes, so we're gonna need a parchment paper. We're gonna wet it with the water and then squeeze it a little bit, and we cover it. We're gonna keep it on top of the tray for about, I think, half an hour, and then we can just remove it, okay? Wow, they look incredible. I'm looking forward to taste them. It's just amazing how you can create with a few ingredients these kind of dishes. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. Yeah. From 1 to 10, for me it's a 10, no doubt. Until I'm gonna have basil in my balcony, I'm gonna use it for all the recipes. But well, whatever. This is our last recipe that is gonna be pasta salad. And I think you all know this recipe, but this is my version and it's my favorite one. You can be creative making pasta salad. Start by choosing the kind of pasta that you wanna use. And I'm gonna use spelt pasta, whole grain. And I think this is my favorite one, but you can choose whatever you like. Then we're gonna use tomato, zucchini, lemon, the whole one, soy sauce, nutritional yeast, yogurt, plant-based and without sugar, and basil. Start by cooking the pasta, and in the meantime we're gonna marinate the zucchini because we're gonna use it raw. We're gonna use half of it. They should be really small because then I can marinate faster. 10 minutes will be enough. I think it's a lot of soy sauce, but well, yeah, I needed 2 tablespoons, but I think I put it more. It's fine. In the meantime that it rests and that the pasta is cooking, we're gonna prepare the sauce and we're gonna slice also the tomatoes. About the sauce, you just have to mix the soy yogurt with lemon zest, basilicum, and nutritional yeast. I forgot to mention in the ingredients before, but I think I'm gonna add tahini. I think it just works really good in this recipe, so yeah, but it's totally optional. You can also omit it. The pasta is ready. I cooled it under running water, and we're gonna add all the ingredients. Remember that we're gonna need a little bit of pasta water. really hungry, so I made all these recipes today and I still have to eat, so I'm looking forward for it. It's time to eat, finally. This is special because it's pasta salad, but made by me, that I'm an Italian girl living in the Netherlands, so with my touch. So this is pasta salad my way. I love it. For today's video, that's all. Let me know if you're gonna make one of these recipes. Let me know which one is your favorite. I hope you're gonna love them as I did. And yeah, thanks for sharing your time with me today. See you next time. Ciao, ciao.